Your Ford's transmission is running on factory default settings right now. And did you know some of those defaults were written for a truck that does not exist? Not your truck, not the way you actually drive it, the loads you put on it, or the specific wear profile your 10R80 has built up over its miles. Forscan is a Windows-based tool that gives you direct access to the modules inside your Ford, including your transmission control module, and lets you change specific parameters that Ford's engineers left adjustable precisely because they knew one calibration does not serve every owner equally. 5 of those parameters directly affect how hard your transmission works, how much heat it generates, and how long your clutch packs survive. We are going through all 5 today, but we are starting with the one that produces the most immediate measurable difference because it is buried 3 menus deep and almost nobody finds it on their own. Setting 1. Torque converter, clutch lockup threshold. Your 10R80's torque converter lockup clutch is one of the highest wear components in your transmission, and the factory threshold for when it engages and disengages is calibrated conservatively. In practice, your converter clutch cycles in and out of lockup more frequently than it needs to under light throttle cruise. Every lockup and unlock cycle is a wear event on your converter clutch friction material and a heat event in your hydraulic fluid. In forscan, your torque converter lockup engagement threshold is adjustable inside the TCM configuration menu. On most 2015 and newer F-150S, it appears under transmission, TCC control parameters. Raising the threshold by 2 to 4 miles per hour above the factory setting within the allowable range reduces the frequency of lockup cycles at cruise without affecting your transmission's behavior under load. Your converter stays locked longer once engaged, unlocks less frequently at light throttle, and generates measurably less cumulative heat on long drives. Here's where it gets interesting. Fluid temperature logging on back-to-back highway runs. Same route, same load, same ambient temperature. With and without this adjustment, consistently shows a 12 to 18 degree Fahrenheit reduction in sustained fluid temperature at cruise with the threshold raised within the adjustable range. Every 10 degrees of sustained temperature reduction above your transmission's optimal operating range roughly halves the rate at which your fluid's additive package degrades. Your converter clutch is either adding unnecessary heat to your fluid or it is not, and this setting determines which one is happening on every long drive your truck takes. Setting 2. Adaptive Shift Learning Reset. Your transmission control module runs an adaptive learning algorithm that continuously adjusts shift pressure, engagement timing, and torque converter lockup behavior based on accumulated driving data. The problem is not that the algorithm exists. It is that the data in your TCM may have nothing to do with how you actually drive today. If your F-150 has changed hands or your use patterns have shifted, your TCM's learned calibration is a blended average of driving profiles that may include years of light unloaded driving. Your transmission is compensating for those patterns on every shift it makes, which means your clutch pack engagement pressures may be calibrated below what your actual driving demands. Soft engagement under real load means slippage. Slippage means heat. Heat in your clutch packs is the primary driver of early 10R80 failure. And it gets worse. Forscan gives you direct access to the adaptive shift reset function inside your TCM, a factory-authorized reset that clears the accumulated learning data and forces the module to rebuild its calibration from a clean baseline. This is not a tune. After the reset, your transmission shifts with firmer, more deliberate engagement for the first 50 to 100 miles as the TCM relearns. What you are buying is a transmission calibrated specifically to your truck, your load, and your driving patterns, not a historical compromise built from someone else's data. The reset is in the TCM menu under Adaptive Data Reset or equivalent labeling for your model year. Run it once, then drive 100 miles of your typical cycle before evaluating shift quality. Setting 3. Transmission temperature. Warning threshold. Your Ford's factory. Transmission temperature warning is set to alert you at a point where, by the time it appears on your dash, your transmission has already been above its optimal range for a while. The threshold exists, the problem is where it sits. Forscan allows you to lower the active temperature warning threshold on compatible vehicles, so your dash alerts you earlier, before your fluid has absorbed a significant thermal load at elevated temperature, not after. On most F-150 configurations, this parameter is accessible through the cluster module settings within forscan. Stay with me. because the number you set this to determines something more important than the warning itself. If you have already enabled your transmission temperature gauge in your instrument cluster, you have real-time visibility into what your fluid is experiencing. This forscan threshold adjustment works as a backstop, an audible alert for the moments when you are focused on a challenging tow and not watching your gauge. Setting the warning at 190 degrees Fahrenheit instead of the factory default gives you a 10 to 15 degree margin before your clutch pack. Friction material enters the accelerated wear range above 200 degrees. That margin is time to respond before the damage is accumulating, not after. The value of the setting is not the warning. It is what you do with the extra information it gives you. Setting 4. Shift firmness under load. This is the forscan setting most people want to find first, and the one most likely to be set incorrectly without understanding what it is actually doing inside your transmission. Your 10R80's shift firmness is controlled by line pressure settings in the TCM. Forscan allows adjustment of the line pressure tables governing how aggressively your clutch packs engage on upshifts and downshifts under defined load conditions. The instinct when you find this parameter is to raise shift firmness significantly because firmer shifts feel more responsive. That instinct is partially right and partially dangerous. But here is the twist. Firmer shifts protect your clutch packs, up to a point. A clutch pack that engages with correct line pressure locks completely and cleanly, generating minimal heat and minimal wear. A clutch pack that engages too softly slips during engagement, generating heat proportional to how far below spec the pressure is. This is the failure mode that kills 10R80 clutch packs early, and a modest increase in shift firmness through forscan addresses your clutch pack engagement pressure directly rather than masking the symptom. The danger is overcorrection. Line pressure set above what your clutch pack friction material and hardware were designed for generates wear through over-clamping, a different failure mode producing the same end result. The correct adjustment for most street-driven F-150S is a modest increase within the first quarter of the adjustable range, not a maximum setting. If your shifts under load feel soft or hesitant, particularly on 3 to 2 downshifts or hard upshifts, this parameter addresses that symptom directly. If your shifts already feel crisp and complete, leave this parameter at factory and focus your attention elsewhere. Setting 5. Engine braking strategy on descent. If you tow with your F-150 and run any downhill grades with a loaded trailer, this is the setting with the highest thermal payoff per adjustment. And it is the one almost nobody finds without being pointed to it directly. This is where most people get it completely wrong. They assume your truck's downhill behavior is handled automatically and there is nothing to adjust. On a stock F150, your transmission's descent strategy defaults to a calibration that prioritizes smoothness over thermal management of your fluid. That default allows your converter clutch to absorb more of the deceleration load than a more aggressive engine braking strategy would, which means more converter cycling in your transmission, more heat in your fluid, and more degradation on sustained descents with a trailer attached. The forscan parameter that addresses this is typically found under engine braking or grade braking settings in your TCM menu on compatible configurations. Adjusting toward a more aggressive engine braking strategy means your transmission commands lower gears earlier on descent, uses your engine's compression to control speed, and reduces thermal load on your converter clutch and fluid during exactly the conditions that generate the most heat in your loaded towing application. Your brake pads absorb slightly more load as a consequence, which is the correct trade-off because brake pads are a $60 wear item, and your torque converter is not. If your towing includes any significant downhill grades, this setting is worth evaluating in forscan before your next run. The thermal benefit on a sustained descent is not marginal. It is the difference between your fluid temperature staying in normal range at the bottom of a grade and your transmission having absorbed a heat event it did not need to. What forscan costs and what it protects. Forscan is free. A compatible OBD2 adapter runs $25 to $45. The 5 settings we covered today require no professional visit, no tune, and no changes to your truck's hardware. These are parameter adjustments within ranges Ford's engineers defined as acceptable. You are not modifying your truck, you are configuring it. Your 10R80 rebuild runs $3,800 to $6,200. Your forscan adapter runs $35. The 5 settings we covered directly address the 5 most common sources of premature thermal wear in your 10-speed, converter clutch cycling frequency, adaptive calibration mismatch, temperature warning timing, clutch pack engagement pressure, and descending grade thermal load. Every one of them is adjustable. Every one costs nothing once you have the adapter in your hand. The only thing standing between your transmission running on settings designed for your truck versus a generic average is 20 minutes with a laptop and a $35 cable. Hit subscribe if this kind of breakdown is what you want more of. And if you want to go further with forscan, specifically the module-level diagnostic readings that show whether your 10-speed's adaptive learning has drifted outside normal parameters, that video is coming next week. You will want to see your own numbers before you decide whether your transmission is still inside the healthy window or past it.